Some roads just don't take you where you're going. They take you where you're on. Derek Cole wasn't the type that scare easy. 20 years of driving long-haul trucks would send the nerves off a man. But on the night of June the 14th, the dash cam from his rig captured something investigators still can't explain. He was cutting through a rural Missouri, taking Country Road 7, a shortcut he used hundreds of times. The footage shows him calm, hum, and tapping the wheel, nothing unusual. Then at 2:14 a.m. the road behind him changed. Not ahead, behind. The dash cam rear lens flickered and then showed him a stretch of pavement that didn't match the one he'd just driven on. No signs, no fence, no tree line. Just a long empty blacktop that looked older than the county itself. Derek didn't notice it at first. He only reacted when the GPS began recalculating over and over, the screen glitching like it was trying to warn him. At 2:17 a.m., he radioed dispatch. "I think I'm missing a turn. The road looks different. You got eyes on me?" Dispatch checked. His tracker showed him off the map. Not lost, gone. Derek slowed the truck. The dash cam audio picked up the engine rumbling, then a faint metallic sound tapping the trailer, like something brushing against it. He stepped out with a flashlight. The beam hit the asphalt, and the asphalt moved. Not like an animal, not like a shadow, more like the road was shifting, rising and falling in a slow, heavy pulse. Investigators later wrote, the surface appeared to shift in a wave-like motion as if something beneath it was pushing it upward. Derek backed toward the cab, but the road behind him stretched farther than it should have. The truck was only 20 feet away, then suddenly 40, then 60. The dash cam caught him turning around confused, whispering, "No, no, no, no." At 2:19 a.m., the flashlight beam hit something in the distance. A figure, not standing, not walking, just waiting. It wasn't a woman. It wasn't a child. It wasn't anything with a shape that made sense. The report described it as a vertical distortion like heat rising off the pavement, but darker. Derek ran to the truck. The camera shook as he climbed in, slammed the door, and floored it. But the road didn't move. The truck stayed in place, engine screaming, tires spinning like the world around him had locked in place. Then the figure began to close the distance without moving his legs, just sliding forward, inch by inch, like the space between them was being erased. Derek yelled into the radio, "It's following me. The road's following me. It's not letting me go." The audio cut. At 2:21 a.m., the dash cam froze on a single frame. Derek stared into the mirror, eyes wide, mouth open, like he finally understood something that he should have never known. The truck was found at 6:42 a.m., parked neatly on the shoulder of the real Country Road 7. Derek wasn't inside. The engine was warm, the keys were in ignition, the driver's door was open, and the asphalt beneath the truck had a single fresh imprint, a handprint pressed under the road. The deputy said it looked like something was pushing upward with force, like a hand trying to break through from the other side. The asphalt around was cracked in a perfect circle, as if the road had thinned just enough for something to reach. They took photos, measurements, thermal scans. Every device malfunctioned. One deputy, Officer Lane, stepped back and said the line had ended up in the official report. It wasn't reaching for help, it was reaching for him. The area was cordoned off, but by sunrise the handprints was gone. Not faded, gone. The asphalt had smoothed itself out like nothing had never touched it. Derek's phone was found in the cab. The last video was 6 seconds long. Just the road, still, empty. But in the final frame, the camera caught something faint in the reflection of the windshield. A shape standing behind a truck too tall to be a person, too narrow to be a shadow. The investigators enhanced it, zoomed it, ran it through every filter they had. The shape didn't get clearer, it got closer. Every time they sharpened the image, the figure shifted forward by inches like it wasn't being revealed, it was responding. The file was sealed after that. Country Road 7 was repaid 2 months later. Not for maintenance, not for safety, but because the crew reported the same thing Derek did. The road behind them kept changing. One of the workers swore that when he looked down, just before the asphalt covered the old, he saw a handprint pushing up from underneath, the same size as a grown man. He said it wasn't Derek's hand, it was bigger. Thank you for listening to another episode of One Voice Mini Stories.